Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amandarosetarot, and we're here to do another pick a card reading. The subject or theme of this particular reading is going to be, why do you feel extreme anxiety? So this is going to be for people that it's very strong. It's strong enough to interfere with like your daily activities. You can have maybe panic attacks or just excessive worry. I know a lot of you out there are dealing with that on an ongoing basis. So we just want to get to the root of it. Why is it so intense? Why does it persist? Why does it keep happening to you? And maybe some advice on how to combat that. So we're using a few different cards today. We're using the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. We're using the Rider Waite deck. And we're using a couple different Gypsy decks that I have. I also have the words in the bag. And so I'm going to use that as well for each reading. So we'll get a couple words to go with your reading. So I just want to mention before we get into the reading that I'm giving away a free reading over on my community page. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please go check that out. I'm going to be drawing the winner tomorrow. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and commented over there. I really appreciate you guys so much. So without further ado, let's get right into the reading. So I'm going to zoom in, let you guys see the icons that we have to choose from. So we're doing kitty themed icons today. So the first reading is this cute little kitty that says flower power. The second reading is this kitty that's yawning and it's saying late night. And then we've got the third reading. There's this kitty cat with this funny look on its face, and it says step away ... So now is the time to pick your icon, whichever one you're drawn towards, and then we'll see, why do you feel this extreme anxiety? Okay, so if you chose the first reading, this cute little kitty cat that says flower power, let's see your cards. Okay, so the first card that you have is the Visit card. The next card that you have is the Seven of Swords and the Clouds. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups. And the last card that we have is Family Harmony. Okay, so let me move these over a little bit for you so you can see all of those cards mostly. Okay. So, well, some of you, I think it is involving family issues. So you could have this extreme anxiety. Maybe this is something that happened to you when you were growing up. This could be something that you've carried over from childhood. You're still kind of healing, working on that. Others of you, it could be your relationship with your family. Maybe it's not the best, and that could be why you're having this extreme anxiety. So I think that there are going to be improvements as far as your anxiety. I think that a lot of you could be starting counseling or deciding to go to counseling because of some of these things that could have hurt you maybe when you were a child. So I think they're going to be redirected back into a better place, healing some of these maybe family relationships or some of these wounds that you have from childhood. So I think I would still, you know, try to hold love and joy in your heart for your family, even if there have been things that they've done that have irritated you or hurt you. Maybe you don't feel like you've lived up to the expectations of your family, or it just could be that there's just not that harmony within the family. So I think these will be improving. These will get better, but I think a lot of you, this could stem back to that, the beginning, because we've got this child and it's kind of like, it's on this woman's back. So I think that a lot of you, it's childhood wounds, and others of you, it could even be relationships that you've had to walk away from, that just, you just felt like you had to walk away from them. They weren't promoting, you know, good feelings. They weren't promoting healing. So I feel like you decided to walk away from this connection, whatever it may be. And, you know, maybe you still think about that. Maybe that's still one of the things that makes you a little bit fragile, is kind of what I'm getting for a lot of you. You still feel kind of like it did end, but maybe you feel like you didn't get that closure that you really, really wanted. So that could be giving you a lot of anxiety. I think a lot of you are looking to your future, and maybe there's some anxiety about where are you headed, you know. Maybe you have this vision of what you want, but it hasn't really come to pass yet with the Three of Wands here. I think that there will be opportunities coming in for you, but it could be that right now you're not able to trust, you're not able to see those things are going to be coming in for you. So the anxiety could be to do with relationships, not only family, but, you know, other relationships. And it could be as far as your future. Maybe you're not sure where you're going to live, your location. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but I think that really, I think you've been thinking about this a lot. You know, your future, where are you going? You want new growth. You want to see where you're going. You're waiting for your ships to come in, but right now, I feel like there's nothing, you know. It's just kind of like, the problem is that you just don't see things happening. You're waiting, but it feels so negative, like, it's just not going to happen for you. Some of you also, with the Seven of Swords and the clouds here, there could be some dishonesty going on around you. There could be people that are just not telling you everything. The Seven of Swords is a card of dishonesty, theft, cunning, sneaky behavior. So some of you, I feel like it could be a person that you've had to walk away from. You're looking, you know, to the horizon, to the future, but still, you know, there's this deception that is there, you know, that is there, that is bothering you. And it's like some of you, you want to move away from this. So it could be something where you live, the location where you live. You could feel like traveling to a new location, and maybe you feel like you would be successful if you traveled to a new location. Some of you, it could be a divorce, and you've had a hard time with that divorce, and that person, you know, physically. Maybe they're still on your mind. Maybe you have children with them. And it's like, I want to break free from this. And I want to start something new. But maybe you just still feel like there's going to be conflicts. Maybe you feel like this person is going to come back, visit you. So some of you, it could be anxiety with thinking that this person could come back. They could visit you. Maybe they found out where you lived. Maybe some of you have anxiety that your child could be at risk. Maybe you're trying to protect your child. If this was, you know, a husband or a boyfriend, maybe you feel like you have to protect your child from that person, and you're nervous if that person could show up, if they could visit you. So that could cause some stress for some of you out there. If you do have that kind of domestic problems, you know, with a baby daddy or somebody like that. I want to get some words from the bag because I want to see if we can get any advice. And I'm not really seeing any advice. It could be to go and make new acquaintances. Okay, let's see what the words have to say. Okay. So we've got pride. We've got heart. And we've got home. So some of you, I think that this, whatever this anxiety is, it's to do with your heart, okay? And I think that your heart is definitely involved in whatever this anxiety is. And I think that maybe you are a little bit proud. Maybe you have tried to stay strong. You know, I see both of these people are holding onto some sort of walking stick or, you know, some sort of wand. And it's like you've wanted to stay strong. Even if you've had to use that crutch, you know, you've wanted to stay strong in this situation. So it could be a part of your pride, like you don't want to admit to the fact that you are having these excessive worries. And for some of you, it could be related to the home. You know, it could be some anxieties to do with the home. Maybe you don't feel grounded where you are. Maybe it doesn't feel a comfortable place where you can put down roots. So some of you, it's that to do with the home. A lot of you, it's to do with the heart. And then some of you, it's to do with pride, like not wanting to admit that a lot of things have happened and they're affecting you. So you could fear public, you know, ridicule if you were to tell of these extreme anxieties that you're feeling. So that's what I'm getting for you if you pick the first reading. Really kind of a complex situation, and this reading is going out to, you know, multiple people. So some bits and pieces are going to resonate for you, not probably everything, but if you want a personal reading, I would suggest doing that, and maybe we can look more into some solutions for you. So thank you guys so much for coming, and I will be back again soon for another reading. Okay, so if you picked the second reading, Late Night, let's see, why do you have this extreme anxiety? What is happening? Why do you feel that way? Okay, we've got the Hope card. We've got the Three of Wands and the Tree. We've got the Devil. We've got the Page of Wands. And we've got body movement. Okay. So, wow, we've got the Devil right here in the middle. So, not the best card to come out, but I think your anxiety is on a scale of 1 to 10. It's way up there, okay? It could be that you have these addictions. It could be addictions to anything in excess. It's kind of, it's holding you back. So you could feel trapped. You could feel you want to kind of get away from whatever this is, these obstacles, but you could feel that they always kind of pull you back. And I feel like this is definitely not a lost cause, but I feel like this is a strong feeling of being trapped, of being stuck in a situation. And I think that definitely your health is a factor here, because we've got the tree, and the tree can talk about health. So I think that a lot of you, this is starting to affect your health. So, you know, I would go to a doctor and see if maybe there's any underlying disease that could be affecting you. Because I know that you have the potential to be happy, to let go of this, you know, anxiety, this worry, because we do have the sun, you know, kind of peeking out there. So I think there is potential for you to overcome this, whatever this is. But it's definitely a negative feeling, you know, with the Devil here. And it could be negative feelings about your future, like your future success. You could feel that it's just not going to happen, you know. You're not going to be successful. You're going to fail. And a lot of you, we've got this hope card, but in this card I'm seeing this anchor. And the anchor is, it's a heavy burden that we have to carry. And, you know, it's not always easy in life to carry these burdens. They can be excruciating, you know, to have to carry that. It could be you have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot that you have to deal with. It could be in the home. It could be in your work life. And I feel like you're just not fulfilled right now. And you're hoping, I think you are hopeful that you can overcome this. So despite the fact that, you know, it feels really bad right now, it feels really exhausting, it feels really draining, it feels really negative, I think that there is kind of a light in the distance, okay? And some of you with the Page of Wands here, it's just a matter of maturity, you know? I mean, the pages, they are kind of sometimes a little bit hasty, you know, and it could be that your passions have been a little bit too much, you know. So some of you, I feel like it's addiction to the body, you know. It's like, I almost feel like, because we've got this body movement, so I noticed the word body, that stood out to me. And I am a kind of a word person, so when I see words and they stand out to me, I really take notice of that. So I think some of you, it's a body addiction, and with the Page of Wands, it's like, yeah, sexual addictions, you know, and immaturity when it comes to your passion, how to handle it. Maybe you need an outlet as to where to go, you know. So it could be that you have problems sleeping, and it's going to be different in every situation, but I feel like a lot of you, it's literally like a body addiction. It could be a negative body addiction, like a body image issue, or it could be like a sexual addiction, like, you know, wanting to have multiple encounters, multiple partners. So I think whatever this is, I think that you need some sort of outlet for this. So pay attention to your body, listen to your body. It could be you need more exercise, you need more body movement, and if you were able to go for a walk out in nature or do some meditating or yoga, listen to some uplifting music and dance. So some of you, I feel like that could be an outlet that would help you. But I do feel like this is kind of something where you may need to consult a doctor or counselor to help you to recover from this. So, you know, I'm really trusting that you can overcome this, because that's what I'm getting. You can overcome this, whatever this is. And it's just a matter of having hope and looking for the positive. And some of you, it could be traveling, finding new locations, going somewhere else, you know, going somewhere else, moving somewhere else. Some of you, I'm looking at this card and I see all of these mushrooms. So some of you, it's like drug addiction, you know. I know some people have that problem. So it's like drug addiction, it's like excessive addiction. Some of you, sexual body issues, but there is hope for you. So let's get some of you, it's even like not sleeping enough, you know. So let's get a couple words from the bag to see. Oh, this is a heavy one. All right, well, we've only got two. I'm going to get one more here. Just one more. Okay. So we've got terrible. So a lot of you, you could feel like this terrible anxiety, like it's really, really bad. It's really, really excessive. Some of you might be having panic attacks. I would definitely go check this out. Not with a tarot reader. Okay, we've got lighter. Okay, so like I said, you know, there is the potential with this sun here in the distance for things to lighten up, for things to get better. I think that you have to live that spiritual life, you know, and believe that things will get better, that your life will get better. So it could be just having hope that things will get better. Okay, and we've got friendship. So this really could involve making some friends. This could be friends that are spiritual, people that want to help you, to have good friends around you that aren't just looking for sex. You know, that could be a problem, that the people you've been around have negatively influenced you. And, you know, I say the people that you keep around you, remember that their negative energy can transfer to you. So if you have had people around you that were not a good influence, then I feel like you could have picked up on some of this. So you don't have to be around those people. Make new friends that are lighter, that will make you feel better and help you relieve some of this anxiety. So that's what I'm getting if you pick the second reading late night. And try to get some sleep, I would say, as well. And that will help with the anxiety. So thank you guys so much for coming. If you would like a personal reading, then check out the link to my Etsy below. I have a lot of different readings over there, and I would love to do one for you. Okay, and if you pick the third pile, step away, ... Let's see. Why do you feel this extreme anxiety? Okay, we've got the Officer. We've got the Bride, and we've got the King of Swords. You've got the Empress. We've got the Five of Swords. And we've got new opportunity. Okay. All right, so right off the bat, I'm seeing that this extreme anxiety could be related to your appearance, okay? We've got this woman with the roses, and roses are about beauty, they're about romance, they're about love. So I feel like you are a person that attracts a lot of attention. I think you are a very beautiful person, probably a motherly type person. It could be that you attract a lot of people. If you're single, I feel like a lot of people notice you. A lot of people think you're very beautiful. A lot of people look at you. So that could be anxiety right there. You've got people looking at you. A lot of people looking at you. And I feel like that's part of it. Like when people stare at you, you want to look away, okay? Maybe you don't. Maybe, you know, you're a proud person, so you don't look away. But it could be that it's the fact that these people look at you, stare at you. They're very direct. Maybe they gawk at you. Maybe you have people that are assertive. Maybe they flirt with you. Maybe there's hostility too. I mean, I'm feeling like there's a lot of people that could be even fighting over you. Maybe unbeknownst to you, there could be people around you that are fighting, you know, and they want to win you over. And so it could be a lot of these people around you are kind of directing this energy towards you. And it feels, you know, it feels like it's a lot. So it's like an aggressive energy, a pushy type energy, pushing, and it's like towards you. It's directed towards you. So this could be causing you to kind of want to recoil, like your energy, pull your energy away, which leads anxiety, stress, you know, nightmares, all of that stuff, worry. So I feel like it's not particularly you that's causing this stress or anxiety. It's the people around you and the conflict that they are directing towards you. And it can be a lot of turbulent relationships, a lot of unfulfilled, you know, romances. And I mean, look, we've got this guy with the sword. We've got this guy with the sword. You know, he's got a bunch of swords, you know. So it's like, I feel like if you're a feminine, it's the masculine. And we've even got double swords here. So I feel like if you're the feminine, then there's a lot of masculines around you that are directing this energy towards you. And this is an aggressive energy. an assertive energy, a pushy energy, and it could, you know, kind of scare you a little bit. I don't feel like it's anything, it's not your fault. I think that you're just a person that is probably very beautiful. Maybe it's the clothes you wear, the clothes, or it could be your features are very attractive to these other people. But I don't know that these other people, they could be people you've dealt with at work. So it could be in a formal setting, but I still feel like it's that same energy. So you need to kind of pull yourself away, go in a new direction. A lot of you could be saying, like, it's the area you're in. You know, there's a lot of aggressive people around. There's a lot of aggressive men around you. Maybe you don't like those type of energy, you know? And I feel like it's a lot of aggression. And that's not, I feel like you're a very gentle person. You're a very kind, loving person. Just looking for a partner, just looking for someone to be your other half. But for some reason, I feel like these opportunities, these people, it's not going to go anywhere, you know, because it's just an energy that's too, it's an energy of, you know, like, I want victory. I want victory. Like, that's the energy that I feel like is coming at you. It's very hostile. And it feels like it could hurt you, you know, with all of these swords. It really could hurt you, affect you, and cause this anxiety on a daily basis. So I wouldn't blame yourself. I don't think it's anything to do with you. It could be that you have to change your location. And if you change your location, I feel like that would help. And a lot of people, that could be an inconvenience to have to change. But definitely, I think that you would gain something better, something more suitable. I think a lot of you're going to have to pray for some kind of protection. You could pray for spiritual guidance. Heaven does want to help you and help you feel safe where you are. So you could feel like you're not safe. And I feel like there is going to be some sort of opportunity, but you're going to have to give something up to gain something better. So, you know, whatever this is, I feel like trust that it will get better, okay? So you have to embrace new opportunities to get where you want to be. So there's going to be this huge opportunity that's going to be presented to you. I feel like accept this, whatever it is. And it could be related to business. It could be related to home. But I feel like this will be a good thing for you. So if it has something to do with protecting yourself, or if it has something to do with moving. Some of you, it could be getting a bodyguard. You know, we've got the officer here, so I don't know who this reading is going out to, but some of you, you may require a bodyguard around you if there's people near you that want to harm you. So that's what I'm getting. Different reading. Oh, I almost forgot the words in the bag, so let's see. Okay. All right, so we got a few here. We've got clever. We've got fun. We've got safe, which we talked about, safe. We've got upset, makes sense. We got violent. Okay, so some of you, it could be violence that you've had to deal with. This could cause you excessive worry. You've dealt with people that are violent, people that have been upset, and I feel like you're a fun person. You're not a person that likes violence or upsetting behaviors. You want to feel safe. You're clever, so when this new opportunity comes in, accept it. Whatever this is, accept this new opportunity. It will help you to be safe. So stay away from these violent people, these people that are trying to upset you, and maybe change locations. So that's what I'm getting for you if you pick number 3. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It means so much to me. And if you would like a personal reading, reach out to me on my Etsy. I have lots of different readings over there that I would love to do for you. So thank you so much, and praying for you that you get better and your situation gets better. And I will be back again soon to do another reading. But as always, sending you love, light, and blessings. Bye-bye.